welcome to the Scrapping Studio. My name is Tracy Walker. Sorry about that. That cord just like flung out of nowhere. All right, let me move that. All right. And then it moved. Well, it's not in the screen anymore, so we're good. All right. Once again, my name is Tracy Walker, Creative Memories Advisor in Des Moines, Iowa. And welcome to another episode of Sketch Sunday. So we are working through the 52 Project Recipe book. And today we are going to be doing um, page 104, and it is project recipe number 50. And we are going to do Passport to Adventure, but we're going to change it a little bit. Instead of using this gears punch, we're going to be using luggage. And I have some washi tape that was from this collection. We'll see if we can work that in as well. So for this, we have the base. So these are our two bases. I'm going to set those aside for the moment. And we've got something stuck to it. Okay. So this is 1, and then this is 2, and then this is 3. All right. So let's flip over to our cutting guide. So let's kind of look and see. Okay. So there, I need it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it this way first. So then I have a 12-inch strip. I'm going to put these aside for the moment. And get my trimmer out. And so 9. So we're going to take off 3 off the bottom. And that'll be a scrap. And then we're going to divide this in half. Do 6. All right. And that is it for that. So, all right, designer paper 2 is going to be, well, that's interesting. We're getting 4.5, 6.5 by 4.5. So this is going to go, all right, so this is 4.5. We're going to go down to 6.5. And then, okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Flip it. So this is 6.5. Okay. I got 1. Okay. And then this one is, all right. So I got one section out. Oh, this is going to be, so this has got to be a long. So this has got to be, all right. So I cut that piece off. So this is going to be 6.5. That can't be right. That seems, that's not going to seem right. So this one, so maybe this is 4.5. All right. So we got this one. So that's not going to match up there. So this top one. So we did this one. So then let's do, this is going to be, we're just going to have to cut at some point. So we're going to do this at 4.5. And then this should be, we have to get another sheet out. We have to get another sheet out. This is like insane. Right, 6.5. That's a scrap. All right, so what do we got left? So then this is, how wide is this? It's 5.5. How wide is this? All right, so this one should be, that should work, 4.5. But how wide is this? So really, this only needs to go to 6.5. All right. I can get this to work. All right, so this is 6.5. This may not even. Okay. We're just making a mess out of this, but I think it'll still work. This is confusing. I'll get out. Okay. So what is that? That's 4.5 by 6.5. All right. So then how wide is this one? So this is 6. Okay, so this is gonna be 6.5. And then this is gonna be 4.5. So mine did not. I mean, I still got the square in the middle. All right, we got it. I don't know. Have to go back and watch. It was very convoluted. Okay, so next we're gonna punch 3 off of this. Then is there a direction? But we're not flipping it over, so we're okay. But I still want, how do I want, if I want my planes to be like that? All right, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna punch 3 of these. And I don't think this punch is available. Or it was like a promo and then they had it for sale for a little bit. It was a great punch. All right, that's fine. All right, we got 1. All right, and make sure we got the debris out. And we're gonna go 2. We line it up with the black line, and then we're just gonna go through and pour up the blue so we can need more. Let's see. There we go. All right, there's 2. Then we got 3. If we need to, we can cut off a little. It should be okay. We'll just adhere it down with repositional tape runner. It got stuck and I ripped it. All right, we'll put that there. All right. What's nice is these fall flat and they just came out with, at the time of this video, they just came out with, oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. All right, I am back. My phone is on Do Not Disturb unless like my family members call. And it was my husband. So he is traveling this week in Tampa, Florida, and he went on a oh, it's a basically a booze cruise. I don't know what I've decided, but the conference that he was at, if you paid for the full conference, you got to go on this boat, like 3-hour boat tour that had food, drink, cigars, like, and he said 750 people went. And so that's, he was calling to tell me all about it and who he saw and all that fun stuff. So, all right. So we got the mats cut. And then, oh, oh, not mats. Yeah, we got these mats cut, that. So now I just need to cut. Um, so these are 4.25 by 4.25. I'm just gonna trim this off because it's not exactly straight. So there we go. All right, so 4 1/4, and then I need 2 at 4 1/4. All right, that, and then this should be technically 3 1/4. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, that's exactly 3 1/4. And then we're gonna do 4 1/4. So those are gonna be 3x4s. This is 4 1/4. All right, and that is a scrap. Put those aside. All right, so here is, we'll do one side and then the other. Okay, so we have, so this one is gonna go, it's basically in the middle. Get my tape runner. Put, we can get this lined up, and then so it's about 1 1/2 from there. All right, and then this one right here. And then this one's going to go in this corner. Try and make them even. All right, so now we have, the suitcase. Do we want, so the question is do we want, oh, let's see here. Let's see if I got, oh, I got the sheet tape. It's kind of one of those, like, do I want to, let's see, do I want to edge it with some washi tape? I almost should have put, let's see. Let's just do a test. I don't know how this is gonna look. All right, I'm just putting this down as like a test thing. No, I just don't think it's not gonna look right. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this off to the side. So then I got the luggage up here and then some luggage down there. So let's just get, let's see. I'm gonna first, hold on. I'm gonna put this on just so I have, let's see. Let's get moved up. And there. And then I just don't love it out there. All right, let's try something else. I don't mind it here. It's, all right, let's see here. Other thing, I have another idea. Oops, that's going the wrong way. And that, oh, if I get it straight. My other thought is I'd have to find another piece of paper. Let's see here. Can do that with that tape. The other thing I was thinking of, I have it's all this. Question is, I've seen people so we run the tape along here and then we punch it out with the quarter punch and then but I really would like it to be on the other side. I don't think I'm going to do that for this one. I think I'm going to save that for a different one. So what you do is run some washi tape down here and then border punch it, and you can border punch it with the banner. So I'm gonna save that for a different time. So I'm gonna peel this tape off so it doesn't like stick for that. And then I don't know, maybe do 2 layers. It's like I have this, I need to like use it. All right, got one. Maybe move this up. Let's see. Maybe I'll just move this up right below it. And then this one right underneath it. And then I'll just fold these like that. Yeah, I like that. Tape right there. Okay, so we still, where was the one I already put adhesive on? It's not on the right side. Okay, so let's right there. Right, and then scissors and just trim that off. All right, so then I'm gonna do some more. I'm gonna do the same thing up here. So exactly. And then this one. Try to get it going the right way and it's not upside down. All right, there we go. Taking me a minute to get that to stick down. All right. And I'll just fold this behind it. So put it off. All right. So now we just need. Nope, not big enough. All right. Let's find. Nope, wrong size. There's a 4x4. And here's a 4x4. And then I know I've got some. Just I made these out of cover sheets from paper packs that I've used or um, put in such that I don't need the cover sheet anymore because I have it labeled on the outside. There's that. Okay. Let's see. Does this have? Yeah, it's got I don't know if that's stickers or let's see. I've got some open stuff. Let's see here. So I got that's opened. I don't have to open another container. I got some, looks like I got mats. I know this collection is still available, but I know the mats for sure are sold out because when I looked the other day, I didn't see any mats. Okay, so let's see. Some of this is scraps. And as you know, I love to keep my scraps. Um, I like that one's not bad. Uh, boarding pass. I know they have like adventure. Let's see, adventure awaits. Uh, delayed. No, no. And then I got these left over stickers. Let's see what's in the stickers. Ooh, I kind of like maybe the boarding pass would pack your bags or put that over that. Okay, for sure using that. That kind of seems kind of big, so I'm gonna not do that. I have an airplane. We'll hold on to this guy for a minute. Him. Got an airplane with a view and that. Okay. I am gonna put some foam tape on that. And let's find I just have my foam tape too. All right. Looking for foam tape. Let's see. Nope. 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 Here we go. And I just saw a piece. Here we go. This piece is already cut and it's big enough for that. Pack your bags. Um, put the airplane right there. What else do they have on theirs on this side? Look like it was like arrow and uh see. I don't really like that. Put that back. Oh, here we go. One of these. This is up to that. Okay. I think that's good because it still shows. I want to still show that border. We'll put those aside for a minute. Now let's put together the other side. We got the base. Oh, get my book. Sorry, I hit my microphone. All right. So this one is the same thing. There it is. All right. So, oops. This, these little stamps went into, there was also a punch that came, like a postage stamp order punch. So we're going to do 1.5 inches from the top and the bottom. Okay. So same. Oh, oops. One thing I did do fun. You guys are getting too much computer today. So let's move this guy up here, and then this can go there. And then we need 4 by. Let's put a little repo. All right, that's all fixed. All right, let's do the same thing. So, do they have it? They have the same going across. And then we'll put this one on. And the 4 by 3. And then same on this side. I feel like this one, these need to be moved over. Should have gotten them out to, or line them up, but am I putting it on the right? Yeah, I'm putting it on the right side too. All right. Like that. That evenly in there. And up here, like so. And then we'll, what side do I have to, we'll do this one because I already had repo on it because I was going to use it. All right. Make sure I get it here so when I cut it off, I cut right at the edge. There we go. So I'm going to have some of this left over. I can use it on a different project. All right. Put these down. Okay. So then let's get the tape going. Oops. There we go. Sorry, I'm concentrating to not screw that up. All right. Make sure I get it going the correct way. And I am going to have to move this thing down just a slight bit. There we go. I'm going to move this down just a little bit. There we go. And then we'll do this side. So this was Passport to Adventure washi tape. Last time I looked, it was still available, but I know parts of this collection have sold out. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to think. When usually they do this like every couple years, they'll put in get new travel, new baby, new wedding. I think that's coming up. So, but I don't know. I don't know. Is it like I usually get I find out when you find out pretty much. Or I guess I find out as an advisor the Friday before. And then I share it with you. So as soon as I find out, I share it with you. All right. So we got that. All right. Let's see what kind of embellishments that. So they had on this one. That covers up a lot. I don't want to cover up the. Here we go. Maybe adventure awaits because that I don't want to cover up a lot of the stuff. All right. Yep. Let's do this one, and I'm gonna do some foam square or foam. This is just foam, piece of foam that I got, and then I'm just cutting it into pieces. This is thinner than what Creative Memories sells. I love Creative Memories as well, but I found this stash of stuff, and so kind of trying to use up things that I have already purchased because I do not need to buy. I have I don't need any more. I mean, we all can relate. Oh, I don't need any more paper, and then of course they come out with something that's like so cute and so gorgeous, and you're like, okay, I have to go someplace where I'll be able to use that. All right, let's see. They got these cute little enamel stickers that came with the embellishments. Uh, Do something like that. That's what they had on there too. Um, Maybe that. And then on this side, let's maybe do this. So we just got a balance or a enamel sticker on both sides. And then I think I'm gonna move this sticker if I can move it without wrecking up here to make it balance. And then move this guy. I hear my puppy. Hello, puppy. Hi. What do you need? All right, puppy had to come visit and say hi. She's still here, but she's telling me that it's time for bed. Um, I don't know if you have pets like that tell you when it's time for bed. She certainly does. She'll start like yipping at me. Oh, now she's leaving because my daughter went somewhere. All right, let's kind of clean this up. So we did Project Recipe 50, which is on page 104. And and it was for Passport to Adventure. We did Passport to Adventure just because I thought it was super cute. But this is what we changed. So we didn't use the gear. We used the luggage punch on this side. And then on the top and the bottom, I used the washi tape. And we did some different stickers and that kind of stuff. So now there's enough. So you got enough for 8 photos. You could always divide this in half and have these as 3x4s. So you could get 4 more on here. So you could almost do 12 if you wanted to for that. So I think this turned out super cute, but I appreciate you joining me for another episode of Sketch Sunday. My name is Tracy Walker, Creative Memories Advisor in Des Moines, Iowa. If you're interested in attending any of my events, I've put all the information in the description. And I have 3 more events this year. At the time of this recording, the only one that's not sold out is December. So if you're interested in joining, get on my mail list, and I'll put all the information below, as well as how to connect with me on social media. Thanks for joining me for Sketch Sunday. Have a great day. Huh? What do you need?